9, 8, 7, it's over there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So I'm back in my hotel room after a long day at the Specialized Dealer launch, and I wanted to take a break from editing video to answer some of the questions that you guys have been sending in. So let's do a little
question and answer.
Alright, question 1. Brian wants to know about what's new in fat bikes, and specifically if there is going to be a fat comfort bike. So 2 parts to that. 1, Fat Boy. There are a bunch of new Fat Boy offerings, a new trail model with a Bluto fork and X7 components to line up with the Pro, which has XO. And on those there's a new 4-inch ground control tire, so you can kind of choose between if you want that 4.6 or the 4, depending on how you're going to ride. 2, carbon Fat Boys. The S-Works is weighing in at 20.8 pounds. Super sick. And 3, a new women-specific fat bike line called the Helga. I'll get into that tomorrow. As far as the comfort bike question, it's not quite a true fat bike, but check this out. The Roll. Kind of a change up in the comfort world. This guy comes in a standard and step-through frame, has 650 by 2.3 inch Nimbus tires, disc brakes, and I think it looks kind of sick. Next question. James wants to know when Specialized is going to get serious about through axles. Well, boom. Cruxes from S-Works to Elite have a through axle option, same with the Diverge and this sexy Roubaix. I rode the through axle Roubaix on a pretty sketchy descent today. My knuckles were white, I was definitely puckering, but the bike tracked awesome, it felt super stiff. If you've ever rode the tarmac, you know how it feels when you really lay into a corner. This felt way more like that than any Roubaix I've ridden. Next question. Caitlin and Cassandra both want to know what the heck is up with the paint jobs on women's bikes. So I cornered Stephanie Kaplan, the women's road manager at the trade show. And this is what she had to say for herself and all the white and pink pastels on last year's bikes.
Yeah, so last year was my first year. I didn't have any input into the colors. There are a lot of women who love pink. I know. Watch out, don't crucify me, but there are a lot of women who do like pink. I like pink, like super hot pink, but there are a lot of women who don't. But I bring like what I think riders want, then I show riders and kind of take that, and the designers come in and bring their perspective, and they have probably the strongest ideas and probably the smartest ideas than anyone else. And they do an incredible amount of research. They work with outside agencies to do research on what colors are coming up, what's going to be popular. You'll notice coral on the line. You'll notice coral on Nike shoes and in fashion, and they're already ahead of the trend. They're already doing the research, and so they come to us with a beautiful color palette. We can give a lot of feedback, and then they come also with graphic design. So we have huge treatment boards where they come to us with where their inspiration come from. Here's the colors that they chose and a huge VLP. And then I look at it, we work together, I give my feedback on it, and we create a line that we feel really good with, and then we take it to the riders. So we talk with, we've talked with ERIK'S before in the past. We've had focus groups with riders. I take it out on trips and I show my friends, say, hey, what do you think about this? You know, target riders, what do you think? We show all of our markets worldwide because Specialized it's US based, everybody knows it here, but Specialized is a global brand, which is so hard when you're talking about trying to develop colors, because you've got Germany who would have everything in black, and then you have Asia who wants all these bright colors, and then you have Australia who they love red, and somebody else loves purple, and I hate purple in Germany, and so trying to balance that out and create a global line that isn't so expansive. There's a lot of colors that you don't see here that are actually in the line in other countries, right? Definitely, like, there is a part of like my influence in it where like I like black bikes. So you look at the Ruby Pro disc where when we were designing it, I said, look, this is a high-end rider. It might have like sensibilities outside of just wanting a curly bike. So let's do black and red. Like, let's make it look racy. Same with the Mira. Like I definitely try and avoid pink. But it's a lot of people giving their input. Definitely like my influence of, I can see like where a lot of the colors that I chose were like clean, and it really depends from year to year, but does that help?
I'll talk more to Stephanie and the rest of the women's team this weekend, and I'll be back tomorrow to answer more of your questions and show you some more cool stuff from Morgan Hill. Until tomorrow, I'm Greg Thompson. Have a good ride.
Huzzah!